Hey guys, this is what you're going to need for Thursday's bell work. Go ahead and pause if you need to go get those materials. Thursday we are doing word of the week, and we are going to kind of just break apart the word, play around with the word's meanings, and then eventually you're going to write a sentence, okay? So this week's word is going to be plot. And I actually try to write as neat and maybe as small as you can. I might have to readjust the way this looks. It's part of the reason I chose a short word as well. But instead of writing out a bunch of the definitions the way that it looks in a dictionary, we're just going to kind of make a mind map. And really it's just kind of like a web. So plot can have several different meanings. One you're probably really familiar with is that it is an order of main events in a story. And I'm just going to kind of circle that. It's okay if it comes into this one. And when you work with like a mind map like this or a web, you don't really have to have complete sentences as long as you're getting the main point across. Okay, another way we can use the word plot is like if somebody is plotting a way to get what they want, we would say that that's like a secret plan. And usually when somebody's plotting something, it tends to kind of be like an evil plan. But we'll just write that it could be a secret plan. Another definition of plot, a way that you'll hear it actually happens in math, or if you were at a business and showing charts and graphs, you might hear the word plot. You can say that you are plotting a point, and that would mean that you're putting a point on a graph or a chart. In fact, when you get into 5th grade, you're going to start doing this, and sometimes the math assignments you can make like fun pictures. Maybe we might even do a little bit in 4th grade if we have time. And another way, a 4th way that this word can be used, a definition, is talking about like a plot of land. And so if you have a plot of land, you might be using that land for like a garden, vegetable garden. So it's going to be a small area of ground. We can even say or land. Some people might purchase a plot of land and then later on build a house on it. So there we have 4 different definitions or ways that the word plot is used. Now we're going to segment the word into its phonemes and graphemes. Remember, segment means that we break apart. Phoneme, just like a telephone or a cell phone, means it's the sounds we hear. And grapheme are the letters put together for those sounds. So when we're saying the word plot, I want you to slowly think about every single sound you hear, and then you're going to count them. So that's why I'm holding my hand out. So I hear p, l, a, t. So I'm going to make 4 lines. Okay. And if you ever get a larger word, you could always start with what you for sure hear at the beginning and for sure hear at the end, and then we'll kind of work with what graphemes might make some of those other sounds when we get into some more difficult words. But we hear a p. We know p makes that l, a, t. Okay, so it has 4 phonemes. We hear 4 sounds, 4 graphemes. Next are the syllables. And so what I want you to do here is write the word again. And I'm kind of spacing my letters out just a tad because a syllable means how many vowel sounds do we hear. And so with this activity, what I want us to start doing is putting a square around a vowel sound. So our vowel sound is this ah. Since I only see one square, I know that I have one vowel sound, so this word has one syllable. And maybe we'll just put a 1 there and circle that. It has one syllable. Okay, and now it's your turn to write a sentence. So you can choose any of these meanings over here, and you're going to write a sentence that shows that you understand the meaning of the word. So again, we have that it's an order of main events in a story. You probably have seen a plot be like represented on a mountain type of thing with stories. Then you have that it could be a secret plan, a point on a graph or chart, or a small area of ground or land. So looking forward to reading your sentences next week.